Hello, beautiful friends. This is the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Welcome to episode 12 of the Daily Bloom. All right, my friends, grab your hydration beverage. Let's have a sip and a sit. And I'm going to share with you all the petals of our day that are going to help us bloom our best in every way. Let's get started. My beautiful friends, let's start with the thought of the day. The habits we repeat become the story our lives tell. Habits become your daily rituals, and your daily rituals create the framework for the story of your life every day. If there's something about your life that you would like to change, most likely you need to change a habit. So what habit could you change today in some small way to help write the best version of your story? Let's think about that. And while we're thinking, let's move on to the petals of how we're going to bloom into balance. We have, by the way, there are videos for each of the petals on the playlist. So for our home caring and cleaning, we are going to begin working in the third bedroom, and we're going to start on the north wall. We're using the compass rose strategy that I developed to help maintain your momentum and stabilize your focus. You don't get overwhelmed. You don't get frustrated. You simply work on one wall a day. If that wall is complicated, break it down into 2 days. Whatever works for you, adjust the framework accordingly. So when we're working on a wall in a bedroom, we of course are going to wash any fabrics, curtains or bedding so that they're fresh and that we remove the dust. We want to clean, organize, and declutter all the furniture, surfaces, and storage devices on that wall. So cabinets, dressers, whatever you have on that wall, we're just going to clean and organize. Of course, I like to synthesize the Swedish death cleaning, which is cleaning every single space with the Japanese method of touching everything you have so that you can feel its vibration. If it has an energy that diminishes your energy, it goes. It's plain and simple. You do not need to have your energy diminished by the items in your home. Eventually, by the end of the day, you will have no energy. So if you have items that uplift you and make you feel happy, you're going to have more energy at the end of the day. An item can either trigger you or uplift you. If it triggers you, your nervous system does not need that. If it uplifts you, your nervous system feels supported, you're emotionally more content, and you become a more vibrant person. We're going to clean the reflective surfaces because if it reflects light cleanly, it's uplifting. If it has smudges or dust, it diminishes you. So we're going to keep our home to be an uplifting space. Woodwork and flooring, let's make sure that we're cleaning those, particularly under furniture. You're probably going to find a lost sock or two and maybe a dog toy, a baby toy, or your favorite lipstick. Sell and donate any unwanted items. I try to sell first, donate if I can't sell. There's lots of platforms to do this. So if you run across that item that just kind of diminishes your energy, it may be uplifting to someone else. And if you get money for it, then you don't feel like you're just giving something away. It's actually a transference of your energy. So ultimately, we want to create a serene space that soothes and supports our nervous system. Now, daily documents. This is just one small step we can take in filing the piles. So we're going to do our receipts today. Now, these receipts tend to accumulate in the kitchen drawer, on the dresser, on top of the refrigerator, magnetized to the refrigerator, or they're on the dining room table. That's where I find them most often when I work with clients. So we're going to go through and organize these receipts. Now, there's particular things that I do with receipts. Recent purchases go into my grab and go binder in the case that I need to make a return. I know where that receipt is. If it is a receipt for a product that I purchased that came in a box, I'm going to staple it to the instruction manual that came with it. File any extras in filing folders or in your instruction manual accordion file. You already have an instruction manual, an accordion file for filing instruction manuals for things you've purchased, and they have categories. You can go ahead and just file receipts in those categories as well. They don't have to have an instruction manual, but you've already had those categories established. If you have erroneous receipts, you can create a file folder just for receipts. All right, on to our self-care as healthcare, our self-nourishing routines. Let's make sure that we're engaging in a daily self-care routine. I have a framework on the YouTube channel under self-care, and I have facial days, mani-pedi days, hair conditioning days, dental health days, and relax, restore, revitalize days. So pick one. Engage in walking for 20 minutes after your largest meal, preferably to help mitigate that glucose spike and help stabilize your blood sugar. Breath work, meditation, stillness, and prayer are all ways to reduce your cortisol, reduce your blood pressure, keep your frustration under control so that you don't spin into your sympathetic nervous system. Hydration is important, especially for motivation and alertness. Health supplements, if you take them, eat clean to nourish your body and give your body the nutrients it needs so that it can function and keep you healthy. And then as we wind down the day, journal, puzzles, word searches, drawing, or coloring are all soft meditations that will help ease your body into a more relaxed mode so that you can transition into a sleep state more effectively. All right, for our laundry and wardrobe, we are creating that color coordinated, calm, cohesive closet that I call the rainbow closet, which means we are organizing our clothing and accessories by color. We're just going to go and grab all of that particular color, which today is black and white, and we're going to go through them, make sure that they fit and make us feel fabulous, make sure they are in good wearable condition. And then we're going to place them all together in the closet next to the last color, which were black clothing. Then we're going to clean the accessories, check those purses, moisturize whatever leather we have. If an accessory needs to be washed, we're going to wash it. And then we're going to organize all of those by color so that we can create professional pulled together outfits that make us feel better, look better, raise our confidence and our self-esteem. Of course, you can sell or donate any unwanted items. Again, I try to sell first and then I donate. Daily decluttering luggage. Now I do have videos for each of these on the YouTube channel, so I have a specific video for organizing your luggage. So we're going to gather all the luggage and travel items. We're going to clean it. There's a great tutorial on how to clean your luggage, extend the life of your luggage, and have it travel ready. Use the almost empties in your personal care products to fill travel-sized containers. And then stock frequently forgotten items, toothbrush, combs, razors, lotion, lip balm, whatever you frequently forget, go ahead and pre-pack. Freshen any neck pillows or travel blankets or comfort items, and then make sure that you have chargers and plug-ins for all of the electronics that you generally take with you. Thank you for joining me today for episode 12, while we are restructuring and reframing our lives through blooming into balance. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for episode 13, and until then, my beautiful friends, I hope you bloom beautifully today, and be well.